What's up, guys? Charles from Knights of the Midwest here, and I'm coming at you with a satellarknight deck profile. The deck is still very competitive. I'd say it's still low tier, high tier 2. It can still compete with Cosmos, Atlanteans, Pepe. Struggles with Monarchs because they're field spell, but it still stands a viable spot against all the other meta. So I'll just jump right into it. First off, 3 Deneb. Self-explanatory, the searcher of the deck. 3 Altair, the reviver of the deck. 3 Unacali, he's the foolish burial of the deck. And then double Vega. I've seen a couple builds with the Cards of Demise that's just been playing 1, but I don't like Cards of Demise because to me it seems pointless to summon Deneb, then get an Altair, and then discard it in the end. That's just my opinion. And then double Maxi. And now onto the traps. I play triple Stellar Alpha Nova. This card just negates everything. Just amazing. You can negate everything they do, anything they do. Ship tries to banish engrave, negate it. You can just, really good card. Double Call the Haunted. Excuse me, triple Call the Haunted. It's called Haunted. Revive your Denebs, revive your Altairs, revive your Vegas, revive your Unks, whatever you need. Triple Fiendish Chain. Now this card has been a card that I really do like. Even though it's not a lot of things can be targeted, it still requires them to find a way to get around it. Monarchs, if you Fiendish Chain's their idea, they kind of can't go off with it. Cosmos, you Fiendish Chain one of their pilots, they either have to let it get Fiendish Chain or they have to respawn and get rid of it so they don't get their effects off. Tin Can's a prime example. As they summon Tin Can, you Fiendish it, they either let it go and it's just a dead card on the field for them, or they chain and get something out of their hand. Kind of makes them push for plays. Play double Oasis of the Dragon Soul. This card is really good, works well with the Call of the Haunted and reviving stuff. Since you don't play a lot of monsters, when something ends up in the graveyard, you gotta get it back. Then I play 2 Stormings. What can I say, Storming? Very good card. Very good card. 2 Solemn Strikes. Solemn Strikes negate. Negate. Screw up their plans. 1 Solemn Warning and 1 Bottomless. Then onto my spells, I play triple Mystical Space Typhoon. Back row, this deck can kind of lose to a lot of back row, like that 1 strike that could have caused you to 1. It activates and you lose the game. It stops your Triver, stops your Delteros, you can MST it. Stupid cards like that Domain. It's a spot removal. This deck doesn't really do well against a lot of the cards in the meta. And I don't like Twin Twisters because discarding, you really don't need to discard anything. You kind of need everything you have. Then I play 2 Insta-Fusions for Nord and Relinquish plays. Or 1,000 I Restrict, I can't remember. Oh, whatever. Then I play 1 Skybridge. Card's very good. I had it at 2, but I realized it was getting too cloggy because I'd draw into it and already played 1 and I just didn't need it anymore. 1 Soul Charge to bring back all the hate and just keep going. Sometimes if you have like a Altair engraved, you can Soul Charge and bring back Altair and special summon a Vega from hand or from a grave and go from off. You can just go off with it. 1 Rhoda, 1 Regeki, and 1 Upstart. Upstart 39 card deck. Now on to my extra deck. Extra deck's pretty simple, standard. You play double Triver, best card, one of the best cards in the game at the moment. Utterly amazing. Once you get that Triver cycle going, your opponent legitimately cannot win. You discard a card from their hand, you just constantly bounce everything on the field. Very good. 1 Deltros. Deltros is my favorite, even though Triver's been getting real popular to me. I like Deltros. He's my favorite. Once he's summoned, you know your summons are protected to go off for a Triver. And then once per turn, you can pop a card on the field. Diamond. Diamond's very good. He's very good against the milling decks. He's also something if they play Fiendish Chain or some effect negation card like Fog Blade, you can just pop over him and it's pretty much a dead card on their side of the field. But I like Diamond. He also, once per turn, when a Dark Monster activates his effect, you can negate it. So when he's up on the field and they go with the big Erebus, the Monarch, and try to do it, you can negate it. Destroy it. Then now with my 1-ofs, 1 Castel, spot removal, Cowboy for game, Utopia, and Utopian the Lightning, my Cosmo outs, Dark Destroyer outs, Abyss Dweller, PK Fire is a thing, Monarchs are a thing, Silent on an Arc, take their crap, Daigusto Emerald to recycle and draw, Heroic Champion Excalibur to plow over the big monsters such as mostly Cosmos, Monarchs, everything I can't get over. Number 86, when I can make an 86, I make it because it automatically can win you games. And I play 1000 Eyes Restrict, that's what it was. This card's very good. You special summon it through Insta-Fusion, take one of their monsters, gain the attack, and then attack with it. 1 Norden, because Norden. Revival. Then onto my side deck, I play double faders. I'll side these out with the Maxis, because going up against Mermail and Atlanteans on Dual Network and YuGiOh Pro, I've noticed that they can OTK pretty powerful and pretty much just kill you instantly. So Battle Fader is very good. It's also very good against Cosmos, and they make those unbreakable boards, and you have a Deneb just sitting there. You Battle Fader and save your Deneb, and save yourself, per se. Play double Honest. Honest is just I just like Honest, and it's not really a bad card not to have sided in. If Maxi ain't doing nothing, I'm playing an older deck that's just kind of fun. I'll side this in and honest stuff. Flying Seas for that, the mirror match if I ever see it, and Burning Abyss, and XYZ Monarchs. 3 Imperial Iron Wall, Cosmo and Monarch hate. Do not like Cosmos at all. Hashtag screw Cosmos. Magical Deflector. Good against almost anything. Good against Cosmos, good against Monarchs, good against even the Burning... No, not good against Burning Abyss. But good against Monarchs, good against Cosmos. Stop the field spells from going off. Stop the field spell for this turn for you to get a play going. 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance. Screw Pendulums. Some of the Pepe is still a thing, even though it's kind of... And Dynamists are very much on the hype. And then 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors for that Cosmo and Monarch hate. Can't do anything. Can't negate your stuff with Dark Lady if they can't activate its effect. Dark Destroyer can't pop your cards if they can't do its effect. Erebus can't spin a card, and Edios cannot be activated as a second normal summon. But that's my Satellarknight deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. This is Charles signing off.